so hitting the scene. Shit tales of Oz and foreigner dreams. Tales are crazy wild as the wind. Raps and madness can make you spin. Shit tales rolling forward as king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales rolling forward as king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales rolling forward as king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chicanery, Shithousery, and all around what the fuckery. I am NCR News Network, joined by friend, colleague, and co-host, and may or may not be arming Wombat Artillery. What the fuck's going on there, Anthony?
Good NCR, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone listening around this great wide world. Yes, I can report Brigadier Reginald and the Emu Army have made an alliance with the fabled Wombat Artillery.
Oh, God, what's next? You guys going to try to recruit Voltec?
No. The Wombats are the only thing we're missing at the moment. Of course, we do have the alliance with the Flying Flamingo Squadron. We do have the Chicken Auxiliary, and now we have the Wombat Artillery.
Okay, then. Our own animal militia has grown stronger.
It has, and we can tell you now they'll be armed with the latest of equipment. So those little furry, little cute wombats you might see from time to time, yeah, they're going to be packing heat.
Indeed. We have a bit of a big episode this week because we don't have just one. We have two morning briefings.
Oh, absolutely.
But before we get into that,
started.
A quick word for today's sponsor.
Today's sponsor is Aura. We're online a lot, and let's be real, there's a lot of shitty things online these days, and this is where today's sponsor, Aura, can come in and help you. Aura is an all-in-one digital security, protecting your personal data, monitoring your credit for you, has parental controls, VPN, antivirus, gives you 24-hour protection, and offers you a $1 million identity theft insurance policy. And why is Aura important to protect you? Well, we see a lot of things online that lead us to some websites that steal our data, then sell that stuff off to data brokers who can sell it and resell it, causing you to get spam calls, junk emails, and sign you up for things you didn't even want. But not only that, Aura puts an end to those pesky scam calls, the spam emails, and not only that, it can get your data removed from data brokering websites without you having to move a finger. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by using my link in the description box and signing up at aura.com/NCR or scanning the QR code. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code for your free 14-day trial, and don't leave your data unsecured.
Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget to sign up for that free 14-day trial. It does work internationally for our international viewers, and you would still have the 24-hour US-based monitoring that you can call at any time and get help with any needs you might have.
Now, before we get started, NCR, I do have some breaking news for you to start off with.
Oh.
A former sponsor who had to go quiet after certain checks bounce.
Yes.
We finally got the money.
Yes. That's about damn time.
Absolutely. So we do have the obligatory playing of his ad.
Do you need a story to be checked out or someone's a child to be verified? Then look no further than Coded Detective Agency. With over 20 years' experience in the Atlanta area, Coda Detective Agency are the very people you need to be able to find out a story and run with it without needing to check those important facts and details. For find out more, phone 1-800 I don't have a fucking clue. Coda Detective Agency, proudly supporting the Atlanta region.
Thank you again for finally paying your tab.
Absolutely. I do believe that he managed to pick up some new business up in New York involving some pesky woodworker up in upstate New York.
I'd rather speculate on who it was, but as long as the check's cleared.
Yeah, the check did clear, but I do believe the person involved may have been may or may not have been involved in the Shipbirds of the Ring tournament we held recently.
That prize money finally came good for something.
Oh, I know, right? With that, NCR, I think you got a little bit of a surprise for us today.
Yes, we have not one, but 2 morning briefings.
Bam! Actually, I think we better do. I can never do that justice. Let's be honest. I know someone else who can do that justice.
Hot damn!
Indeed. Let's take a look at our first morning briefing.
That's good coffee.
Always
Well,
is.
What did you do for your birthday?
Oh, that's funny because my birthday's actually
asking.
coming up.
Think about it. You celebrated, right? Well, Jose Velez, who's 56, celebrated his 56th birthday in the county jail. So here's
Hold on. The last time we had somebody celebrate their birthday in the county jail, they got buck naked. If you remember the definition of buck naked, that means you have no socks on as well. Because you can be naked and have your socks on. But buck naked means you got nothing on. So how did he celebrate his birthday?
the deal. He goes to a car wash on the old Lake Wilson Road, right at the Osceola line.
Okay.
He goes through, he washes his car, and he pulls in and is vacuuming his car, and he gets into arguments with the customers. So the staff that work there ask him to leave. Say, sir, you're creating a disturbance. He doesn't have to leave. He's not going anyplace. So, of course, they call the sheriff's office. One of my wonderful deputies arrives and tells him, you've been creating a disturbance here. May I see some identification? I'm not showing you my identification, he says. Well, sir, you've been trespassing. You were asked to leave. Now show me your identification. I'm telling you, I'm not showing you my identification. Listen, folks, y'all need to quit looking at those YouTube things where you think you're in control of a situation where the cops have been called.
You know, I wonder who he's referring to about that.
Oh, I don't know. Someone who may or may not have just lost a certain court case over in Las Vegas.
Yeah, maybe a certain law scholar might be putting out some misinformation.
Or I think someone who might have been the Black Power Ranger at one point.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went to arrest him, and he pulled away. And we wrestled, and
That's
down to
first
the
mistake
ground we
there.
put him. And then he wouldn't show us his hands, so we had to tase him.
Electrifying.
The first time he wouldn't show us his hands. Second time he showed us one hand. The third time he showed us both hands. We locked him up, put him in the county jail. Hey, listen, quit watching that craziness on social media. Just cooperate with the law enforcement officers and all will be well. Have a good day.
That was our first morning briefing, and let's just say it was pretty electrifying.
Was it the most electrifying food in electrifying? I can't remember what this is. Electrifying move in police entertainment.
Quite possibly.
I mean, anytime Officer Sparky makes an appearance is a good day.
Now, this one, this is why we had to have two, because both of those were just so wild this week.
Do it.
If you have a dog, keep it safe.
To do a mini press release, I want to introduce you to Jeffrey Johnston. He's 25 years of age and he lives in Davenport. We received a NCMEC tip that he was dealing in child pornography.
Oh,
So
you
we did a
rock
search
star.
warrant and went to his residence. You know what? He was. He had 300 different images
Oh,
What
dear God.
the fuck?
as young as 12 months and as old as 12 years old being sexually abused. And we can't
You
even talk about it.
wood
It's
chipper.
that nasty.
What chipper?
But during the investigation, we found photographs of an adult male having sex with a brindle colored dog.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. So, our first gentleman, over 300 images of children
CP.
being abused
Yeah.
from the ages of 12 months to 12 years old.
This guy's a disgrace.
The wood chipper's primed. Now, we have a man who was having carnal relations with a brindle.
Oh God, I think I'm going to be sick. Put the wood
Hear
chipper in
what's said.
overdrive.
Well, that male, as the investigation went on, turned out to be Ryan Braley. That's right. He was having sex with a dog. He's 24. He lives in the same house as Jeffrey. There are other people that live there as well, little children. We got
Oh.
DCF involved, and it appears at this time the children were not sexually abused.
Oh, thank God.
Here's what's important to know. The investigation is still ongoing. He was charged with 3 different felonies, and Jeffrey was charged so far with 51 F2s for possession of child pornography.
Woo! 50.
We're going
Ooh.
to protect our children. They are our number one priority, and that's important. Oh, by the way, the owner of the dog was Ryan Braley's brother, who was hugely upset,
I would be too.
very angry, is going to take the dog to the doctor to make sure that she's okay. And
Oh, dear
he's locked
God.
up in jail where he should be.
Man, talk about having a rough day.
Whoa. Get out.
What? Throw me a bone here.
That is just so bad on so many levels. Oh, I think you might be barking up the wrong tree there. Oh no.
Are you sure I'm not just chasing my tail around?
Yeah, I think we need a palate cleanser. I think we need a palate cleanser, and I have it right here in my hands, the ceremonial coin.
I'm going heads this week.
Oh, that was good contact, that wasn't it?
Good slap.
Good slappage. What did you say? Tails?
Heads.
You said heads. It's a tail.
Ah, bugger.
My turn this week. I'm going to kick things off here with number 10 for the shit towns of Australia for the week ending the 15th of February 2026. Number 10. Port Pirie, South Australia is still shit. Who's your number 10?
Number 10 is a good way to start off. Florida man on horseback wrangles loose cow in Port Orange neighborhood. And this one, we have video.
Oh boy.
Let me get this thing queued up here. But yes, we have a Florida man on horseback playing cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he went rawhide. Nothing.
Oh no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's do this.
I hate non-skippable ads.
Yeah, it gets
Okay,
annoying.
let me bring this up here.
You know, we always have our fair share of fun animal stories.
Yeah, they're not always in Central Florida, but tonight is. Cars had to move over and make way for a cow on the run in Port Orange today. Several people reported videos on their phones, of course, of the cow roaming around Taylor Road near the Publix there.
Hey, that cow is a danger
Orange
menace
police
to dangerous
they
menace to
eventually
society.
tracked the cow down and caught it,
Yeah.
wrangled it,
Look at this.
Western style.
We got exclusive video as they did it. Okay, so you can see the man on a horse there. That's a cowboy with a rope tied to the cow. Another person
On a
swoops right in.
steel horse he
Another
rides.
wrapped a rope around it. That's when they were able to get him back in the truck.
And I'm
How's everyone? Glad he
wanted,
wasn't harmed. She wasn't
dead
harmed.
or
Some better pastures.
alive.
You know what the funny thing is? If he didn't do that, that cow would have eaten everyone you cared about and loved.
Hey, don't worry, everyone. That cow was just going back to Bovine University.
He was freaking out over those Chick-fil-A ads. Who is your
Also-
number 9, sir?
I was looking at that. I was going, I'm hungry. Beef
Go
ribs.
some steak and eggs right now.
I think the Pope. I think the Pope might be after that cow. To be honest.
This just in. Yes, the Holy Smokes Barbecue said they would take the cow in for reasons.
Reasons, indeed.
Number 9 for the shit towns of Australia, please.
Number 9 was going to be Kings Meadow in Tasmania, but unfortunately, I had to relegate it to an honorable mention, NCR, because I can't find the article.
Well, that's a shame.
That's a shame. For those wondering what the story was, and if you are curious enough to look it up and find it, please tag it in the comment section below. But the story would have been out of Kings Meadows, Tasmania, where a grub allegedly shat on the streets, wiped it up with socks, and then left behind undies with his name tag on it.
Talk about a shitty situation.
Indeed. Instead, we are going to go to my neck of the woods, exactly, NCR. We're talking northern Sydney, where a Sydney council has banned bikinis from popular beach bus.
Why?
I'm outraged by this. What's happened to people's freedoms? A Sydney
What
council's yep.
What happened to the right to show some titties?
The captain would be livid if he heard this story. A Sydney council has sparked controversy. Yes, NCR, controversy with its new dress code for beachgoers using its popular free bus service. The Northern Beaches Council has banned passengers from boarding the hop, skip, and jump bus if they are wearing only a bikini or are shirtless. This complimentary service runs between Manly, Fairlight, and Balgowlah. The ban followed multiple complaints about inappropriate attire, including women wearing thong-style bikini bottoms. Additional concerns were raised that wet or sandy clothing could affect cleanliness and passenger comfort. Beach bus stops now display signs stating, "Please dress appropriately. Clothing must be worn over swimwear." The decision sparked the debate amongst Aussies online. Welcome to the 1920 Sydney. Oops, 2020s. The council should focus on their main responsibilities and avoid acting as fashion police.
You know, I think we should start a protest down there in Sydney. And we can use our anthem of the thong song. Somebody get Cisco on the phone. Let's see if we can get him to help us.
Deputy Mayor of Northern Beaches Council, Candy Bingham, told the Daily Telegraph that some swimwear is considered confronting for elderly passengers, particularly fashionable thong-style bikinis. The girls get on and all they have is their bikini, she said. People are worried about the hygiene aspect when they sit on the seats. Swimmers, wet from the beach and covered in sand, make a mess and leave the seats damp. It comes after another council sparked outrage last year after it labeled G-string bikinis as inappropriate swimwear for its pools. In 2025, Blue Mountains Leisure Centers, an arm of Blue Mountain City Council, announced its ban on skimpy swimmers in a since deleted Facebook post. Let me tell you right now, the way I see it, if you were going to go around and deleting that, there'd be a very angry Greek Australian turning up and asking, why are you banning people wearing this skimpy outfit? If all of the skimpy chicks want to be wearing this, well, imagine that, who are we to blame?
Bunch of fucking prudes.
Oh.
But what can I expect from your country, bro? When your prime minister gets lost at sea, you name a fucking public pool after him.
This is true. This is very true. Or the fact that we had an opposition leader who died whilst he was hard at work.
Yeah, hard at work.
Yeah, no.
Don't you mean?
Let's get busy.
Yeah, pretty much. For those wondering what I'm referring about, there's a phrase we have in Australia called doing a Billy Snedden. Look it up. You will not be disappointed. May God rest his soul.
To quote Bill Clinton, when you look it up, read it because it's hot. Pretty hot.
It's your number 9.
Number 9. I'm gonna need some help with this one. Oh, Troy.
I'm Troy McClure, and I'll leave you with what we all came here to see: hardcore nudity.
All the stories that were going on today involving high levels of nudity has got me a little bit excited. Just a bit.
4 women charged after naked woman found her in a nearby room.
Okay, I'm intrigued yet suspicious.
A Boca Raton woman is out of jail on bond following accusations of a violent early morning confrontation at a hotel in Delray Beach. Rebecca Deborah, age 37, was taken into custody at the Hotel Ray on East 2nd Avenue after reports of a domestic disturbance occurred.
Right.
Hotel staff discovered the naked woman in the hallways outside the 3rd floor's guest room. The naked woman was fleeing and seeking help. Officers reported on scene and found Rebecca. Oh, it's Rebecca Deborah Last. So Rebecca Last. I wonder how long she lasted.
Giggity.
Here we go. Damn pop-ups. Trying to leave the lobby with a backpack. The police report reviewed by the Boca Raton News Now suggests Last was intoxicated and showing glassy eyes and smelling of alcohol. Shocker. She claimed she was leaving because her partner was acting crazy and took too much medications, according to the investigators. Finding visible scratches on Last's collarbone and forearm. He reportedly told officers that she wanted to leave the hotel because the situation was someone else's problem. Okay, but why are you naked? Investigators say they found the hotel room with pills scattered across the floor, empty bottles of alcohol in the trash, a broken toilet seat, that Last had bitten her and pulled fistfuls of hair and striking her with a 25-ounce glass water bottle. The victim allegedly said that she was trying to call for emergency assistance when Last snatched her phone from her hand and threw it in the toilet, preventing her to call 911.
Well, seems like the reason why she was naked is reasons.
Lass was booked into the Palm Beach County Jail on multiple felony charges, including domestic aggravated battery with deadly weapon, tampering with a witness by depriving them of use of 911. Lass was free on a $10,000 bond on February 6th. Arrested again. Jesus Christ. But would you like to see Miss Lass?
Oh, let's see it.
I mean,
am I gonna be wanting to wash my eyes out with acid?
quite possibly. Let me zoom in here.
Okay. She looks like she just needed a good spin out session.
Maybe she could talk to one of her fine competitors from the Shitbirds of the Ring.
Hey, Mandy. We found you a friend. Time to move on, NCR.
Yes, indeed.
Number 8 for the shit towns of Australia. We head off to San Remo in New South Wales, where a crim has been busted after running from a scene, as you would normally expect when you're about to be caught, of a car crash with 2 big bags full of guns and drugs.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And boy, did he play himself. Strikeforce Raptor has seized 9 unauthorized firearms, ammunition, and a commercial quantity of prohibited drugs following raids on the state's central coast. And in particular, well, actually, it's a Raptor squad, but it is Strikeforce Bancroft, established by the Raptor squad to investigate the supply of drugs and possessions by the Nomads outlaw motorcycle gang. Following inquiries, they went in to do compliance checks at homes in Halakalani and Cameron Park, allegedly seizing ammunition and prohibited drugs. At around 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, the 3rd of February, officers were notified of a single vehicle crash on the Pacific Highway in San Remo when a man was seen running from the scene with a black bag. Officers, with the assistance of Constable Rover, searched the area and found 2 black bags, allegedly containing a case with 2 pistols and a large amount of methamphetamine and MDMA. A short time later, they conducted a crime scene warrant at a home in San Remo. During the search, officers allegedly seized 7 more firearms, ammunition, commercial quantities of prohibited drugs, 2 pill presses, drug paraphernalia, and about $6,500 worth of cash. The following day, detectives returned to the property and arrested a 24-year-old man. Are you ready for his charges?
Absolutely.
2 counts of supply prohibited drug large commercial quantity, supply prohibited drug commercial quantity, 2 counts of possessed tablet press or drug encapsulator, knowingly dealing with the proceeds of crime, possession of prohibited drugs, 2 counts of possession of unregistered firearm as a pistol, 2 counts of possession of ammunition without holding a license, permit, or authority, possession of unregistered firearm or prohibited firearm, 3 counts of possession of unregistered firearm, not pistol, prohibited firearm, possession of 3 unregistered firearms, one of them being prohibited or prohibited pistol, 3 counts of use, supply, acquire, and possession of stolen firearms. 24-year-old man was refused bail and will be appearing in court this week.
Well, perhaps he will finally grow up after he sees the judge over his gun and drug charges, but this is also true.
17 charges.
He's an overachiever, folks. Come on.
I'm not even disappointed. I'm impressed. And with that, NCR, who is your number 8?
Number 8 for Florida Man comes from our favorite MVP,
Oh, Mrs. Tom.
Record.
And can I say before we get started, Mrs. Tom, it is great to see you back into near full health again.
Indeed. She is a great friend of the channel. And she is always keeping me on my toes with these crazy stories. Record haul of over 2,000 contraband vapes seized in Florida's largest bust.
Ooh, let's do this.
Florida apparently has witnessed its largest seizure of illegal vape products in its history when they seized in a following series of actions that led to a statewide vape task force that intervened and had seized, but that had cooperated from multiple agencies to enforcement units from the Attorney General Office, the Department of Agriculture and Customs, the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulations, and local law enforcement. Officials say that the operation had targeted specific vape shops that were selling unlawful products that were only violating state law, but were putting potential risks to children and consumers. The business knowingly sold illegal products designed and targeted for children, which violates not only federal law, but local laws. The record bust sends a clear message: if you're profiting off of addiction, the property and dangerous substances, we will find you and shut you down. The task force efforts resulted in a seizure of 2,183 contraband vapes, with nitrous oxide being sold in these vapes and other drug paraphernalia.
Yeah, that's a bit of a trend that people consuming nitrous oxide, or as they get called in Australian, nangs.
Oh my God. Okay. The breakdown of illegal products includes 263 vapes in Claremont, 636 in Ossie, 855 from Osceola County, and 423 in Milton. Notable law enforcement also said they confiscated 195 nitrous oxide containers with a combination of unique vapes and cigars. The owner of Unique Vape and Cigars was arrested on 8 felony counts of illegally selling nitrous oxide. Wow.
Jeez.
Not only that, reports say that from the FDACS also played a key role when they removed another 1,000 products from the store shelves. But wait till you see, because I think we have photos of some of the products they were selling. Well, no, those just look like regular vape products that I buy, but yeah, I mean, that is a big bust for Florida.
And I remember the one that came in last year, not only the drugs, but all the firearms as well. That was big.
Yeah, that one was like a $4 million bust.
Yeah.
But let's move along to the number 7 spot for Australia.
Number 7 for the shit towns of Australia takes us to Tanawa in Queensland, where a highway has been closed after a bumbling truckie carrying an excavator smashes into an overhead bridge. Oh, this one's not great. A major highway on Queensland's Sunshine Coast has been closed after a truck carrying an excavator crashed into an overhead bridge. Emergency services were called in after the crash happened about 8:45 a.m. Initial inquiries indicated a truck traveling southbound carrying an excavator hit the underside of the Ilkley Road overpass. The overpass has a height limit of 5.4 meters traveling underneath it. No one was injured. Multiple diversions had to be put in place, and the southbound lanes of the highway were expected to remain closed. Wait until you see the photos.
I'm intrigued.
It's amazing. So to start off with, that's the truck. Yeah. There's the excavator. There's the overpass. He's given that an almighty whack. And that's the end result.
You know, he was pushing it to the limit.
I mean, it's not even it's a clearance of 5.4 meters. Which when you think about it, when you're hauling truck, that's actually not that high. And the worst part is when you see the impact, that's the impact up to there. So it's not even like it was just a graze. It was you've underestimated the gap by a good half a meter at least.
Do you think he was trying to reenact the Killdozer?
I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe he thought that there was an enemy army trying to walk across and he thought, oh, I'll just get rid of this bridge and we'll bring everyone down with it. I mean, I remember the last time I remember seeing something like this, I think was, I think it might have been the Canadian Grand Prix where a tow truck pulling an F1 car along left the arm up and the arm hit an overpass and started leaking fluid onto the F1 car. But that's on another level. That's actually, if you look, that's actually come down after it's hitting the overpass. It's come down and actually cracked the road as well. That's how heavy it came down. Damn. NCR, who is your number 7?
All right, my number 7. Florida man and Florida woman arrested after pickleball brawl. That's a tongue twister right there. Florida man and Florida woman arrested after pickleball brawl involves more than 20 people, according to authorities.
That's a paddling.
We do have video.
Was someone being a naughty girl?
Somebody was being very naughty and needed a good paddling.
Yes, indeed.
Where's Mistress C when we need her?
Oh, yeah, Mistress C, where are you? We need you to get control of this situation here.
Somebody needs some special paddling.
Someone needs a good spanking is what it needs. because it's spanking season and I'm a hankering for some spankering.
Jesus Christ, Anthony.
Hello. We're at First Creek pickleball court, and there's a fight that's broken out, and we need help.
Are you at the Country Club in Port Orange?
Yes, Country Club pickleball court. Come quick, please.
Okay. How many people are fighting?
There's about 20 people.
I mean, I know pickleball's like
The break? No. I mean, somebody hit somebody with a pickleball paddle, hit somebody in the head. Please. Oh my God.
I know pickleball's pretty big up here in the Midwest, but
we need help.
It's pretty popular.
Oh,
big.
Oh, and they went paddling in the wrong section of the body as well. That's disappointing.
That's true. But what led to this outrageous brawl? But a Florida couple was arrested after the two individuals in a fight over a pickleball that involved more than 20 people. According to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, Anthony I can't even pronounce that last name, and his wife Julianne, Anthony being 63 and Julianne being 51, were arrested Sunday at the Spring Creek Country Club. The police say that the couple assaulted the team where they were playing against, and were both charged with aggravated counts of battery causing bodily harm, 2 counts of battery over a person 65 or older for Anthony himself, and Julianne caught charges of battery on a person 65 years or older. The couple is out on bond. And as we saw the lovely couple, I have to wonder what pissed them off so much when they were playing pickleball. It's like the chillest game to play.
What could honestly cause something like that unless there were shenanigans going on?
Somebody cheating, probably.
Oh, or maybe dalliances, extracurricular training, you know. Never know.
That was an illegal backhand. That's not a regulation wiffle ball. No, have you ever played pickleball?
Yes, I have.
So you know what I'm talking about. It's essentially ping pong paddles and a wiffle ball.
Yeah, it is. It is the most chill sport you could play. There is no reason why that it should be happening.
Like we know some sports fans take their sports a little too seriously, but that couple, that's a whole nother level.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Who is your number 6, sir?
Number 6, Texas. Oh my god. Number 6 is Melbourne again.
Oh, Melbourne.
I don't get it. I just simply do not get it. And this one is is a little bit more fascinating than normal. For once, we've got a Melbourne story that does not involve machetes.
Okay, that's a new one.
Gronk steal 420 kilo statue of Gandhi by cutting it off at its ankles.
Okay, I need a drink for this one.
You'll need a beverage for this, indeed. A metal statue of political and spiritual leader Mahatma Gandhi has been stolen from a charity in Melbourne southeast. Police believe the 400-kilogram solid bronze statue. It's a bronze statue. And, of course, we all know what is the dominant element in bronze. Do you know, NCR?
Yes, sir.
Those who don't know, it's about 90% copper.
Oh. Why am I not fucking surprised?
Barking hell. Honestly. Of the 400-kilogram solid bronze statue of the Global Peace figure was taken from the Australian Indian Community Centre in Rowville just before 1 a.m. on Monday, the 12th of January. The thieves used an angle grinder to cut the statue at the ankles. Australian Indian Community Charitable Trust chairperson Vasan Srinivasan said the brazen theft has left the community angry and upset. Gandhi means a lot to us, a father of the nation who fought for India's freedom without bloodshed. We adored this Gandhi statue. There are so many school children, family coming here and taking photos with it. He doesn't suspect the thief of the statue, which has an estimated value of $60,000, had racist or political motivations. There was no defacing. There was no spraying any graffiti. It's just cut and taken very cleanly. We're treating this as a theft of the statue. They took it for metallic value. Of course they did, because it's made of predominantly of copper. Oh, and you know what? I think we might actually have video of it.
I mean, has copper theft gotten so bad there that not even statues of Mahatma Gandhi are safe?
I shudder to think, unfortunately, yes. I think it's getting to that stage now. But, ladies and gentlemen, with thanks to 9 News Melbourne, here's the article.
Bronze statue of Mahatma Gandhi from a community centre in Rowville. 3 culprits used an angle grinder on January 12 to remove the 400-kilogram statue by cutting it off at the feet. The offenders are still at large, with Victoria Police urging members of the public to come forward with any information.
Scumbags. Scumbags.
Indeed, scumbags.
And all for the bronze in it, which would be worth no more than $60,000.
Well, to a
NCR
copper thief, that's a fortune.
Yeah, maybe. NCR, who is your number 6?
Number 6 is another Florida woman.
Jeez, Florida woman is on a tear this week.
Wait for the headline. Florida woman's happy ending pitch ends in unhappy arrest during police sting. I wonder why. Hold on, I'm gonna need some help pronouncing this last name. Well, actually, the whole name, because it's.
Do you want to put it in the side? Do you want to put it in the side chat, and I might have a crack at it?
Hold on, I got it. A Florida woman was arrested after the Sunrise Police said she was offered to engage in prostitution during an undercover investigation at a Sunrise massage business.
Alrighty then.
According to the Sunrise Police Department's booking report, hold on, I gotta say this one more time. Ching Li Lam Chung, age 57, of Weston, was taken into custody on February 5th following an investigation conducted by detectives at the business located at the QQ Spa at 8426 West Oakland Park Boulevard. Oh, that name. Chingy Lam Tong.
Oh my god.
Court records show the investigation. The investigators said that detectives entered the establishment after developing problems caused and taking the operation to Chung into custody without incident. Well, that's nice. According to the records and detectives, they also made contact with another employee inside the business and an adult male located in the back room. Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, make sure I got the right amount of liquid courage for this one. During questioning, Chung denied providing massage therapy services or engaging in sexual activity. The second employee named in the report had no record of arrest and that's currently available. Police noted a price chart for various massages in the lobby when investigators said they included services that were not being offered with a valid license. Chung was transported to the Brevard County Jail, where records show she was released on bond after posting $150.
Clearly, it wasn't $690. Oh,
Get out. Get out.
It's like that meme from Lucifer. Oh. Ching Yi Lam Chung.
I told you it's a mouthful.
Oh my god.
You know when she got you back there, the first thing out her mouth was,
Let's get busy.
Perfect. But then again, you and I would be like that meme from Lucifer on a scale of 1 to 10. How mature are you? And you and I will both be holding up the sign that says 69.
yeah. I love that show.
Oh, it's a great show. As for that woman, well, I mean, you try and get rid of racial stereotypes, and then that comes along.
But she loved you buku long.
Dear, oh dear.
I know, that's horrible.
Yes, it is. You and I are as bad as each other. I know. We better move right along.
Yes, we should.
Number 5 for the shit towns of Australia takes us to Mooroopna in Victoria, where a drongo has been caught on CCTV ram raiding and firebombing a gift shop, and in the process almost blowing himself up.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And God knows how many stories we've had of these over the last 6 months. Police have released footage of a brazen ram raid and fire at a gift shop in the regional town of Mooroopna near Shepparton, north of Melbourne. Oh, wow. This is actually not far from the Captain, actually. In the video, a grey Ford Ranger Wildtrak utility is seen reversing onto the footpath in front of a shop on McLennan Street at approximately 4:30 a.m. The footage shows the utility being reversed back and forth until it smashes into the glass shop front, sending items sprawling onto the path. A person wearing a red hoodie and holding a red jerry can is then seen getting out of the passenger side of the utility and walking to the front of the store. He returns to the utility and emerges holding something on fire and throws the flammable item into the shop, creating a large explosion of flames. The fire caused significant damage to the shop. The spokesperson for VicPol said 2 cars fled the scene. The utility involved in the ram raid later was found dumped on Watt Road. The offenders are described as tall with slim builds, and both were wearing black pants, one with a red hoodie, face mask and gloves, the other with a white hoodie. Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some footage to share of these dickheads. There's the first raid, ram. Try that. I didn't quite do the job. So you know what? I'm going to get out. There it is. There's jerry can. Goes forward. There's the fire. Get started. Let's see how big this. Whoa!
God damn!
Shall I put that on instant replay?
That was.
Here we go again. Look at this. Throws it in and bang.
How the fuck do you? Oh my god, you crazy, crazy bastards!
Wow. That in terms of nearly blowing yourself up, yeah, that literally was nearly blowing yourself up. Those 2 are still on the run. NCR, who is your number 5?
Number 5 is a doozy of a Florida man. Get ready for this title. Florida man accused of mooning, chugging soda at group of teenagers inside a McDonald's.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Mackers have never been on a Mac attack before. A Gainesville man is in jail after he threw Dr. Pepper at a group of teens inside a McDonald's, following accusations that he later flashed his buttocks at them on a Saturday evening.
Here's some Dr. Pepper and here's some ass.
Let me ask you a question, Anthony. Do you feel like a pepper?
I'm feeling a bit peaky at the moment, actually.
Police say the accusation started when a 47-year-old William Heath was at the front counter of the McDonald's located at 2880 Northwest 13th Street when a group of teenagers between the ages of 15 and 17 sat in the dining area looking at him because he was visibly upset. According to reports, a verbal argument escalated when Heath allegedly threw the soda towards them, hitting two of them with the contents. Heath then exited the McDonald's, landed in the bushes on a nearby sidewalk, according to police reports. Witnesses then say they observed another altercation and said that Heath began punching while yelling obscenities at them about race, sexuality between the group of teens. He then turned around, lowered his pants, and exposed his buttocks, smacking and rubbing his left butt cheek.
Well, he's an ass man.
Oh. He was charged with 2 counts of simple battery and 2 counts of lewd and lascivious exploitation. And you wonder what kind of man does this. Well, this man, William Heath.
Jeez, he looks more like a he looks more like an outlaw.
It's like the hair, the whole face, it just screams dual personality disorder.
That's generally specific, isn't it?
I don't think so. Quite, he's not
It looks
quite
like
as
him.
he's not quite as buff.
True. It's not far off though.
But like I'm saying, the whole face and head just screams dual personality. Because if you look, neatly combed hair, real professional looking right here.
Yeah.
Right? Crazy mountain man.
A thinner version of Ernie Tailgate.
You know, it's like if you cover up this, I'm expecting a businessman to help me with my taxes. You kids want to see a dead body? Now you can break that off, as a tax deduction. I was on the lines when the nag went down. Yeah, so you roll that into a Roth IRA and you'll be fine. You want to see how I get brake fluid to clean off the blood?
Christ.
I'm not wrong.
Oh, the worst part is you're not.
Like, honestly, the fact that he smacked and rubbed his left butt cheek, specifically the left.
Oh, I gotta use that. I gotta use the Rock line when it comes to this bloke. Well, I'm an asshole.
Who was your number 4, sir?
It was a slow burner, that one, wasn't it?
It was.
Number 4 takes us to Adelaide in South Australia, where we've got a multi for you. First off, we've got the follow-up from a story from last year reaching its conclusion. You want to know which one that was? A pest getting jailed for getting a blowy in a Hungry Jack's in front of underage staff.
What the hell?
This is the one where a guy got caught with his girlfriend giving him head in the Hungry Jack's playground last year.
Jesus Christ.
He got jailed.
About damn time.
But
they are the home of the WAP.
Oh, God, it was an absolute whopper, apparently. But our main story, cops pull over a car with the driver's door held on by rope.
Okay.
A man's car was defected and impounded after police discovered its door was held on by a piece of rope in Campbelltown yesterday. Interesting. Yes. The drive at about 3:15 p.m. on Sunday, the 8th of February, police stopped the Toyota Echo hatch on Newton Road and noticed that the number plate had been modified. Here we go. The driver was unable to produce his license, with checks revealing he was not authorized to drive, probably a soft sit. He was submitted for a roadside drug test and allegedly returned a positive for methamphetamine. Officers searched the vehicle and naturally found cannabis in the driver's door pocket. A passenger of the car was found in possession of multiple prescription drugs unlawfully. Following an inspection of the vehicle, police were shocked to discover the driver's door was not actually connected to the vehicle, it was being held on by a piece of rope. The vehicle was defected only to be towed and impounded. A 36-year-old man from Aldinga Beach was reported for driving unlicensed and issued with an expiration notice for possessing cannabis. He was issued a 3-month instant loss of license and may face further driving charges pending results of a forensic analysis. A 26-year-old woman from Mitchell Park was reported for possessing prescription medication. They'll be summoned to court at a later date. Would you like to see the car? I'll take your... Yeah.
I'm just stunned. I mean...
There's the car.
What the hell?
So first off, little minor detail. There's the modified number plate. You can see this car's been bitten through a bit because they haven't fixed the lights on it. But can you see the doors?
I see the doors.
Do you want a closer look?
I'm scared to, but okay. Oh my God, that's not even attached.
It's not attached. It's supposed to be hinged there.
It's like he's trying to go for a gull wing door, but he went to the wrong guy.
Wow. Just wow. I'm impressed the door is still hanging on. I just want to say that.
I'm impressed as well, but you know, if you're going to do auto work like that, go to a professional.
Yeah. NCR, who's your number 4?
Number 4, well...
Oh, actually, no, before I do, there's one other thing I've got to do for this.
Comment time.
Yes, it is. Cracktivities. Someone saying definitely a stoner's car. Bet modern cars wouldn't even drive like this car does. Telecom rope is better than a Chinese car. Someone wrote.
Ooh, that's a harsh burn on the chain.
Oh, passes the pink slip test with flying colors. That's cracktastic. I thought cops didn't care about cars like this, only modified ones. Someone wrote MacGyver at his best.
You know, that driver has a very specific type of attitude.
Oh my God, someone wrote it. Someone actually wrote it. You want to know what they wrote? There is absolutely nothing that sticky tape cannot fix.
But, you know, driving around like that with that car like that, using rope, only comes off with one thing, the type of attitude.
Flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's okay because he's got a jet.
Oh. Unfortunately, it was a Toyota. Someone wrote, been there, done that. And then a whole lot of people posting the Flintstones in the car.
Beats don't fail me now.
Oh my God. NCR, it's time for your number 4.
This one has me concerned for Gia.
Oh no.
Squatting Florida man accused of running golf cart chop shop arrested with thousands of stolen with thousands of stolen goods.
It's Gia's relatives, isn't it?
I don't know.
Gia, you've got something to answer for.
A 32-year-old man was accused of squatting in a Wildwoods property who has been arrested after authorities uncovered an extensive illegal golf cart chop shop operation and tens of thousands of dollars in stolen goods. I am just impressed at the amount of stolen goods. Joshua Wayne Harold was arrested and taken into custody on Wednesday by the Summit County Sheriff's Office when deputies who were reporting to an unrelated call along the West Clark Street in Wildwood. While investigators on scene recognized Joshua as a person of interest in a series of high-value thefts across the village and surrounding areas. Deputies also observed multiple golf cart engines and various components in plain view near a travel trailer that Joshua had been living in for several months. The Suffolk County Sheriff's Office detectives obtained a search warrant and later confirmed that the property had been used to alter and demolish and reasonably stolen vehicles and designs and identification from neighboring areas. The recovered items included 4 golf carts in various state of modification, a Can-Am UTV that was reported stolen from Wildwood in January, 2 red Yamaha side-by-sides valued at over $23,000, and various commercial tools such as chainsaws and battery rechargers. Joshua was arrested a few months following a months-long investigation into the several thefts. In November of 2025, he allegedly entered a brand new Yamaha carriage rental cart at the Waterford Inn in the Village and removed it $5,000 motor. Oh my God. This is just wild.
This is insane.
He is currently being held in the Suffolk County Detention Center on a litany of charges, which includes operating a shop, 4 counts of burglary, 4 counts of grand theft, 3 counts of petty theft, 2 counts of trespassing and criminal mischief. Detectives believe the illegal activities span several months and involve thefts from multiple locations throughout the county. But wait till you see Joshua.
Oh, let's see it. Cannot wait. Oh my God, that's a neck beard if I've ever seen one.
He was doing it for the waifus.
He looks like he could be the illegitimate son of someone we know from Georgia.
Well, we don't know if he has a predilection towards vacuums, but maybe.
Well, if he's going to qualify, he needs to own multiple coffee machines. I think he needs a different one a day, doesn't he?
Yeah. But he looks like the kind of guy that would steal a golf cart and then drive down the street and go, "Milady."
He's wearing a fedora. He's wearing a fedora while doing that as well.
I was trained the ways of the blade.
At nighttime, he turns into a wannabe Bray Wyatt.
Do not disperse the great memory of Bray Wyatt with this individual.
Hence why I said wannabe.
Nah, he's not even a wannabe Amish.
Don't make me start singing.
He's got crazy eyes.
He looks like he churns butter.
Most his life?
Once or twice.
Moving on to the bronze medalist for Australia.
You're moving on very quickly, aren't you?
Well, the last time you got stuck in an Amish paradise, so.
Our bronze medalist is from Indulkana in South Australia, where oh my God. So Indulkana is almost on the border with the Northern Territory. So guess what story this is going to be? Kids aged between the 13 and 14 arrested after allegedly stealing an ambulance and going on a 400-kilometer joyride. Oh, geez, it's happened again.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
It just pisses you off, doesn't it? Northern Territory Police Force have arrested 2 male youths in Alice Springs today in relation to an ambulance that was stolen from near the Northern Territory and South Australian border. At around 7:45 a.m., the Joint Emergency Services Communication Centre received a report that the ambulance, being a white Toyota troop carrier, had been stolen from a community clinic in Indulkana in South Australia. The vehicle was allegedly travelling north on the Stuart Highway into the Northern Territory. Alice Springs Police successfully deployed tyre deflation devices on the vehicle in the vicinity of Anderson Road as it travelled along the Stuart Highway. The vehicle was successfully intercepted and 2 male youths aged 13 and 14 were arrested without incident. Both remain in custody. Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers. For the benefits of everyone here watching this, I am about to show you where Indulkana, South Australia is. NCR, it's Google Map time.
Okay.
There's in Dulcana, South Australia. There. That's it there. Also known as Imwatna. Zoom out. Zoom out. There's the border with the Northern Territory. There's Alice Springs.
So we're not that far from the Springs.
No, that's 400 kilometers right there. Good 4-hour drive. That's how far they got.
Jesus Christ.
A 13-year-old and a 14-year-old in an ambulance. I don't want to live on this planet anymore, NCR. Who's your bronze medalist?
All right. Florida man, explosives stolen from a military base causes a scary situation in the Village neighborhood.
We got more explosions, do we?
Yes. And we have video. I'm getting it queued up now.
Please tell me it's Fox 13. Please tell me it's Fox 13.
No, I wish. I wish. But is Orlando News 6?
Yeah, not bad.
Military explosives found in a house in the Villages. I'm your community correspondent, Troy Campbell, and we're standing outside of the house on Yucatan Way right now. It's a much quieter scene now than it was earlier on Tuesday. We now know that the FBI is investigating. We spoke to...
I've never seen anyone wearing a spray jacket in Florida like that before.
It's not that uncommon.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be hot and sticky like Queensland.
No. They've been dealing with a record cold front lately. It's been freezing up the iguanas.
Oh, damn. That's annoying. Carry on.
Well, it's not that annoying. They've been turning them into chicken meat.
Yeah, true.
Neighbors
True.
who say they're thankful everyone is okay.
A notification went off on my Nextdoor app this morning saying that there was explosives in the area.
It answered questions neighbors had since seeing law enforcement showing up in growing numbers along Yucatan Way.
My neighbor called me and says, "Have you heard what's going on?" I says, "No."
Carl Hogan says he had left his house Tuesday morning, but his neighbor filled him in.
And he says, "Oh, there's all kind of action going on around here and helicopters."
I like Carl so far. He seems like that kind old man that would get your mail for you when you're out on vacation.
It's got a bloke who would, there's not much happening. Just go, hey, you want to come over and just have a beer, just sit here and chew the fat? Seems like a reasonable bloke.
Yeah.
They're going around in police cars and everything else.
The Sumter County Sheriff's Office says it was called out to the home along the 1500 block just after 11, after someone discovered possible explosives. Investigators evacuated several homes as a precaution and blocked off the area. Members of the Lake County Bomb Squad could be seen at the home for hours. Law enforcement eventually identified several explosive devices. They say, quote, were confirmed stolen from the military inside the home.
This one was real. Kind of scary, especially being military.
That is kind of scary.
Since law enforcement has not announced any arrests, we knocked on the front door of the home Tuesday night.
Get off my lawn!
There did appear to be people inside, but no one answered the door. Does it make you question how can you steal explosive devices from the military in the first place?
Absolutely. Where do they come from? How do they find them? How do they find them here?
Hoagland says while the FBI remains tight-lipped,
it's
he's left
America.
wondering how the explosives got so close to his home. So again, a lot of unanswered questions still remain. Sumter County and the FBI say their investigation is ongoing. In the Villages, Troy Campbell, News 6.
I'm just wondering, how the hell do you steal military-grade explosives?
It's Grand Theft Auto Vice City in the modern day. I'm just waiting for Tommy Vassetti to break into the room. By the way, I want one of those shirts and the white suit.
Well, maybe we can hook that up if we ever go down to Florida for the Florida Man games.
Yeah, we've got to dress our best for that, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Indeed.
I say
Moving
you
on
dre-
now. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I say you dress like the Greek Adonis himself.
Only the jacket is required, no shirt.
Have all the skimpy chicks, man.
We move on now to the silver medalists for the Shit Towns of Australia and NCR. It's been a while, but I bet you are so excited to go to this next town.
Yes, I am.
The city of Townsville is under attack.
First things first, we got a Gronk who stole an amputee's prosthetic leg.
What the fuck?
I know. We then have a Gronk who got tasered after running around a marina and climbing on boats while naked. And I am talking buck naked. But our main story, unfortunately, stuck behind a paywall because, of course, it is, because it's Townsville.
Fucking Townsville.
A pervert wanks in front of 4 women in public to prove he's not a pedo. Yeah.
Just.
Oh, all right. My man Cornflake got the spirit. He a little confused, but he got the spirit.
A television thief suffering from paranoia said he masturbated in front of multiple women, including a 17-year-old, to prove he wasn't a pedophile.
Well, you kind of just defeated the purpose when you did it in front of a minor. So.
Age of, just to clarify to everyone, age of consent in Australia is 16.
I don't care what the age of consent is. It's still a minor.
And we have a name as well. Oh, actually, do we? No, we don't. We do not have a name. I'm very glad I didn't go through with that. But you know what I do have?
You have a mugshot.
Yep. Oh, I got a profile shot. This guy.
I'm not a pervert. I'll show you I'm not a pervert. Proceeds to whip out junk.
See, I'm not a rock spider. But she's under the age of 18. She's 17. She's good enough.
You know, there's no legal defense there, Chief.
Oh, he was so paranoid about people saying he was a pedophile, that he proved it by whipping his cock out and masturbating in front of 4 people who were of the age of consent.
I mean, I've never been accused of that. But I think whipping it out and then just fiercely going to town would not help dispel those accusations.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's like being accused of being a car thief, and then you just break into somebody's house and say, "No, see, I don't break into cars. I break into houses."
NCR, who's your silver medalist?
Get the wood chipper ready.
Oh boy.
Florida man and woman arrested after allegedly taking a 14-year-old to a Jacksonville strip club.
Yeah, the wood chipper's ready.
This comes from Us Weekly. Again, Us Weekly, give us free shit. We promote your shit. 2 people have been arrested after they allegedly took a 14-year-old boy to a strip club in Jacksonville and posted footage of the child online. Let me get their names ready so we can properly shame them.
Hey.
Ricky Clark and Isla Porthanzer, yes, that's their actual names, were arrested late January, early February after they were accused of taking the child to the Passions Gentlemen's Club in Jacksonville back in April of 2025 without the knowledge of the minor's parents, according to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and confirmed in a statement on February 10th. The officers explained that the Special Assault Unit detectives launched an investigation into the matter after they were sent social media videos showing the 14-year-old at the strip joint. Throughout the 7th-month investigation, we detained Clark, who brought a 14-year-old boy into the club on April 25th without the teenager's parents' knowledge. The deputies then explained while at the club, Clark's friend, Perhounchy, provided a teen with multiple alcoholic drinks, where multiple witnesses our detectives interviewed, reportedly seeing the teenager heavily intoxicated that evening. The detective said, "Never give up when it comes to seeing this cause." They continued to collaborate and get through evidence and speaking to witnesses to build a case against Clark and Perhounchy. On Saturday, January 24th of 2026, a community patrol response unit officer arrested Clark for contributing to the delinquency of a minor. And as the post continues, 1 week later, Perhounchy, who turns out to be 23, turned herself in on February 2nd after a warrant was issued for her arrest on charges of child abuse and felony contributing to the delinquency of a minor. We do not take crimes against children and teenagers lightly, the sheriff said. If you're going to corrupt the next generation, prepare to face the consequences of your actions. Both Clark, age 36, and Perhounchy have been released on bond as of Wednesday, according to the online records. The footage provided to the incident went viral all over social media, showing the teenager being danced on by barely clothed women inside the club. It is not currently clear how Clark and Perhounchy knew the teenager, but after the Clark's initial of the incident went viral, the child reportedly told police that Perhounchy had offered him multiple drinks inside the club, according to First Coast News. Perhounchy allegedly also gave the teenager cash to throw at the dancers. Jesus Christ, what a fucking...
Can I, on a side note, in regards to this, any of the dancers who gave a personal lap dance actually aware that the person in question was a minor?
I am not aware, to my knowledge, so far into the report.
Because surely someone at that club working there would have realized what was going on immediately.
The child told police that he got sick and ended up throwing up in a car. Meanwhile, witnesses claim that they appeared to be in and out of consciousness after leaving the strip club. After the police department confirmed the arrest on Facebook, several social media users took to the comments section to weigh in on the crime.
Yeah, as you should.
to all people saying, no big deal. I was in clubs when I was her age. I just wish someone would have been brave enough to care enough to pull you out of the situation. One person wrote, just because you endorse staff that was too old for you doesn't mean the next generation should let you stop the cycle of abuse and let kids be kids. You know, I think these two need to be publicly shamed.
Do it. Do it.
Anthony, get the bitter cattiness out of you right now, because this is the kind of people who take a 14-year-old to a strip club.
The bloke on the left is quite frankly, you can even just look at him, even with the tattoos on his chest, and you just scream F-wit straight away. The girl on the right, I have a couple of things to say about it. First off, there is so much plastic in that face. I reckon I could hold a lighter up to her and she'd melt. Especially around the lips. Clearly, she's had so much filler in there. That's not Botox. That's probably a cement.
But what's the problem? I just wanted to have a good time.
What about the hair comb, the hair jogging? What the hell is that?
Well, what's with the cum gutters on her eyes?
I know. Not only that, but look immediately above her eyebrows. The way her hair's been combed over. What the hell is that?
It's the style of the time.
Yeah, right. They both need to go straight to the wood chipper. Head first.
You know what her face reminds me of? Do you remember that episode of American Dad where Francine got all the Botox?
Oh my God, yes.
Am I scowling? I want to be scowling.
You've got one with that much Botox in your face. You've only got one facial expression. It's your new default. Enjoy it, because you ain't doing anything else.
Who is your gold medalist, sir?
Oh boy, my gold medalist is an absolute doozy. The shittest town of Australia for the week ending the 15th of February 2026 is Bendigo, Victoria. They've done it again. First off, we've got an alleged brick bandit busted with $5,000 worth of stolen Lego. I mean,
Lego my Lego.
Sorry?
Lego my Lego.
I mean, I've seen worse stories. We could agree on that, NCR, don't we?
True, but Legos are weapons of mass destruction.
They are indeed. Our main story. A piggery pig fucker walks free after video evidence was ruled out of order by the courts.
Did you say pig fucker?
Pig fucker.
As in, he was trying to pork the pork.
That's nasty.
Yes.
Okay, then.
The son of a pig farmer accused of raping a sow in its pen has been cleared after the police case was tossed out of court. Brad O'Reilly, 32, of Carrick, was charged after allegedly being caught on a secret camera by activists inside Midland Bacon Pig Farm, where his dad, Ricky O'Reilly, is a boss. The video showed a person with their pants down allegedly raping sow number 8416, now given the name Olivia by activists, on the 11th of February 2024. On Thursday, a single charge of bestiality was dismissed by Magistrate Williams after he eviscerated Victoria Police's case against O'Reilly. Mr. Williams condemned Vic Pole over its handling of the case, branding the conduct of O'Reilly's arresting officers as plainly improper and recklessly deceptive. The magistrate ruled police could not rely on the video, tossed out O'Reilly's recorded record of interview, and dismissed police claims he had confessed to the crime in the back of a police car following his arrest. The incident was allegedly captured on covert CCTV, secretly installed by animal rights activists from the Farm Transparency Project, who were investigating alleged animal welfare abuses at the facility. Mr. Williams ruled the video was obtained illegally and therefore could not be used against O'Reilly.
Why does this seem like an episode of Black Mirror?
So, just to stress, there were accusations of animal abuse brought up to Farm Transparency, the Farm Transparency Project. They installed secret CCTV into the location. Allegedly, it filmed Bradley O'Reilly engaging in intercourse with the sow, specifically sow number 8416. Due to the nature in which the camera images were captured, along with the alleged confession that came out from the car, the magistrate ruled that the evidence was inadmissible in court and the case was dismissed. If it did indeed happen, congratulations, Farm Transparency Project, on showing the world what a bunch of dumb fucks you are. If it is true that this guy did engage in bestiality in this manner, he will never be convicted for it. Because you absolutely botched up what is supposed to be due process in the legal proceedings.
Now,
yeah,
I get it. You want to protect the animals. I respect that. I do. But vigilante style shit like that's not going to help. Why not say, hey, we have accusations of this happening. Let's go to the police, inform them, and say, hey, we can get a guy on the inside and get a camera there. They can get a fucking warrant and help you make that footage fucking legal.
For those wanting the original story, we will also provide the original case in the description below. That story will also be available with thanks to ABC News.
You know, I get upset with shit like this for one reason. Is there are people who go out and try to catch predators. And they will get a damn good case. And this happened in Florida a few years ago. Probably around 2016, 2017. Where they had a slam dunk of a case. They had text conversations. They had explicit images. They had audio confessions from voice messages of what this individual planned on doing to a alleged minor that they thought they were going to be meeting. And when they set up the date them to meet, the person was assaulted. And when the cops showed up, they give them the evidence. And when it goes in front of the judge has to throw it all out because they got the evidence illegally. They had a recorded conversation that would have literally got this man 20 years in prison but it gets thrown out because of stupid shit like this. If you're going to do that, and you're going to try to go after people who are committing crimes against children or animals, work with law enforcement, please.
I would seem to recall that Colorado Ped Patrol got done for pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this pisses me off. NCR, who is your gold medalist?
Florida physician accused of asking patients to get naked.
What is it with you and... Oh, my God. Okay.
Troy.
I'm Troy McClure, and I'll leave you with what we all came here to see. Hardcore nudity!
Reggie, just double check Troy. Just make sure he's okay.
A Florida physician or psychiatrist had his license suspended after emergency orders came out following patients' claims that he had asked them to see their breasts and then get naked. I mean, I've never had a therapist ask me to get naked, so it makes me wonder, am I not pretty? Am I not pretty enough, Anthony? I mean, am I ugly?
There's a song for that, you know. I can send it over to you if you want. By an Australian artist named Casey Chambers.
The order was issued January 1st, suspending the license of Dr. Andrew Sorley, who was a predominant Boca Raton psychiatrist, and the Florida Department of Health filed an administrative complaint, starting with the disturbing case that demanded whether or not Sorley was being, inappropriate and to have his license reviewed by the medical state board. The reports claim that two of his female patients, later identified in their late 20s and early 30s, both had seen Sorley for several years over Zoom appointments and developed a level of trust with him, which you would want with a therapist. Dr. Sorley had no bona fide medical purpose to request a patient SA and CB to remove their clothes and to send him pictures of their bodies, according to the reports. One woman stated that during a Zoom appointment with Sorley, that they were talking about issues she had with weight and body image. He interrupted and wanted her to take off her top and show him her naked breasts. Where Dr. Sorley said, yes, that's if that's what you're comfortable with, according to the reports. What the fuck, bro? What kind of speech level do you think you have? The patient refused and said she wasn't comfortable with that, and that she said Sorley's demeanor changed, and he said she should send her pics of her body or something he had previously requested. She had stopped seeing him after that interaction. Another patient said that Sorley needed to examine her body weight to determine medication she needed during a Zoom appointment. Stated that the patient Sorley requested the patient to remove her clothing. The first example was escalation was requested to remove her top, according to the reports. The next request was for her to pull down her shorts so he could inspect her pelvic area.
God's sakes.
The patient eventually stopped seeing Surly. It was determined that if Surly continued to practice, he would be present at risk of immediate serious charges and danger to the health and welfare and safety to the public. Dr. Surly willfully abandoned his position of power, abused his position of power in order for sexual exploitation of his patients under his care, who trusted him to act professional and have their best interests according to the reports. This fucking guy.
Scumbag.
Surly did work for the Boca Raton psychiatry, but is no longer licensed as a provider with the practice. And his online profile states that he was born and grew up in Miami in Boca Raton. And he had previously worked at the Cleveland Clinic Hospital in Weston and the Miami Veterans Affairs Healthcare Center. Several of those who served this country once were more humbling and engaging, expressing the life and help that they got from him, and said that he was dedicated to providing passionate care for psychiatric cases. They tried to reach out for a response and have not gotten anything back from him. I have no photos of this fucking monster.
Scumbag.
But what does any of that, what does a woman have to do, show her tits, have to do with mental health?
I can't answer that. I honestly cannot answer it. I don't get it.
You, Dr. Anthony Surly, if I'm pronouncing your last name right, I don't give a fuck because you are a scumbag, deserve to have your ass handed to you in court. You should have your license removed. And you should meet Bubba in a cell. He can get an examination.
Yep. And it's going to be a very interesting medical examination you'll probably be experiencing.
You like jelly or jam?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You've got a purty mouth.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of another podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. And before we go, we should let you know, I want to make sure you tune in because the next couple of weeks, we've got a live coming up, NCR, and we'll be announcing that guest very soon, I think.
Oh, yes. And it's and this is a guest that you're going to want to join us for because they are very, very big on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. We are very lucky. If you thought us getting Artie's corporate fiction on here was amazing, you ain't seen nothing yet.
And on that note, I am NCR News Network.
I'm Anthony Caruso.
And we will see you guys next time.